It's definitely true, and the group of guys I was with, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better group of guys because they helped me keep focused because we were all on the same mission, and it helped a lot having other guys there that were on the same mission, basically.
Play a little bit of devil's advocate here. So I'm writing to someone, even though we say that you really don't have to write letters. I am a strong opponent, actually, of writing letters. I think you just don't need to do it. I think you go over and meet personally, one-on-one, and then when you discover that the chemistry is there or it's not there, then you take it to that extra level. But let's just say that I've written to one woman and I've decided that I want to go meet this one woman. I don't need to meet 21 different women. I just want to meet Anna. How can we help someone who just wants to meet the one person?
You can schedule still just individual date with our local office. You let me know what's the lady's name when you travel, and I'll get all information from you. We'll set up individual meeting again in our office and just do that. And again, you never know if it's gonna be one meeting or not. Before you travel, you think that's the one, but then you meet in person. There's no chemistry, and here we go. You probably need more introductions.
Well, because you're going halfway around the world, guys. I mean, come on, let's face it. Many of you have dated locally on online sites, and you've corresponded with women on a regular domestic site, whatever it may be. And then when you go out to the restaurant to meet, it's like, wow, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, right? But it was only a 20-minute drive for you to get to that restaurant, so not a big deal. But when you're traveling halfway around the world just to meet that one person, and when you finally get to meet and you sit down next to her, you're like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. Or worse, she says, oh, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. No one can guarantee what's going to happen when you actually meet. I don't care how many letters you've had going back and forth. And that's why I say that I don't think the letters are important or necessary. I think that you can go over first and meet. Even if there's one woman that you see on the site that you think, oh wow, she has everything that she's listed on this profile. I really think I'd like to meet this one woman. You know, you might send a letter or two. You might make a phone call, which I think is probably better. We do provide three-way phone calls, right? So you can do an actual phone call and talk with her before you go. Go over and meet her if you really want to take that risk of going over and meeting one person. I would be much more comfortable as me doing a club and meeting, if I can't do the group tour, doing a club and trying to meet multiple women while I'm there. Yes, there's going to be some that are high on my list, right? You always have guys you talk to that there's women that are higher on your list. But you can meet those women and other women, and quite often you're going to end up really moving forward with women that weren't high on your list to begin with. But when you got there and you met, all of a sudden a woman who maybe was never on your radar screen, or maybe you thought, well, maybe it could work, but she's got this or this or this. But then when you meet, none of that matters. It goes out the window because the chemistry's there, right?
And also another thing, I mean, it's great to have staff support and listen to their recommendations. Sometimes you think what's not the best for you, but they can make really good suggestions because they know those women personally. And also they get to know you and they can say, hey, I know you didn't look at this profile, but check this out, we think it's a good match. You decide, well, let's give it a shot. You meet her, and yes, it probably will click, because again, our staff has years of experience. They've seen it all. They are very good at this.
You know, and Anna makes such a good point there too about the staff. I mean, that is alone, I always say, is worth the price of admission to have that kind of support when you're there. I mean, who does that? You know, what kind of dating agencies have staff there that are working with you constantly while you're there to try to introduce you to the women that are going to be a good match for you? So yeah, like Anna said, you'll have your list of women that you want to meet, but you know just cursory things about them. But the staff knows a lot more, and they'll tell you, well, you know, this is going on with this woman, or she might be a good match, and then, you know, they help you in that way, which I think is just fantastic. And so, you know, you can do that. You can do that individually, but I can't stress enough. If it was me, if you're in correspondence with someone and you think you want to go over and meet that person, you need to let us know. Let Anna know, send an email and say, look, I want to go meet so-and-so. And we're more than happy to help with that if you let us know what's going on. But if you get there and try to do everything yourself and then come back and then call us and then complain, there's very little we can do at that point because we can't turn back the hands of the clock, okay? So, you know, all we can do is try to do it before you go and do our best. And even then, there's gonna be possible issues that can come up, but at least we've tried to make sure that we tackled that.
Just let us know so we could help you.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new. Check out our website at